You know you're not gonna need the whole stick. It'll be easy to know how much you're gonna need in the way. You grab it, get a kind of like a measurement of how much you'll need. Always charge your batteries before you start a job. After every cut, always ring your pipe, because if you don't ring your pipe, it leaves sharp edges. When you're pulling wire through it, those sharp edges can cut the wire. Always make sure that the hole is marked before you actually pop through, because if you don't, your pipe's not gonna be level. I make sure my pipe is straight. The pipe usually leaves a mark on top when you hit the actual roof. Then you just give it a couple taps, and you see a mark up there already. That's exactly where you need to go up through. Use a paddle bit to make a hole in the roof. Our pipe is 3/4. I always use 1 1/8 or an inch. The hole's always a little bigger than what the pipe is, just a teeny bit. It's gonna get sealed anyways. There's a flashing on top. I put sealing down here so there's no way water can get through it. I always wear safety glasses all the time, especially when going up to the roof, because the water was getting in your eyes. It hurts a lot. A lot. You get up here, it's marked up, you know where your hole's at. And your pipe should be straight. Pretty spot on. You're gonna have to make bends on the pipe so it can go flush with the wall. That way you can fit your conduit straps to secure the pipe. If the pipe's not flush, how are you gonna get it on there, you know what I mean? Pipe bender. This is your best friend. Treat this like you would treat your car, because if it gets damaged, properly dropped off the roof, dropped anywhere, it won't work the same anymore. It'll kink your pipe, it won't bend your pipe straight. Always make sure you take care of this. Always mark your pipe before you bend it, so that you know you're gonna need a bend right here, right here. The stars where you want to bend your marks. So always do one bend first. Put it on the wall, check it out. And I'll do my other bend after. That's pretty flush already. Right there, it looks pretty good. So I know my pipe's gonna be right here. I'm gonna have to cut it. But every time you bend a little bit, it takes about maybe 1 inch from the pipe, shortens it. That's why my pipe needs to be cut. But this is where I'm gonna do my bend. Just in case if it takes too much away, I have that space to cut. You know you have a bend already up here. Grab it, put it on the mark. Make sure your bends line up with each other. You never want to bend it, do the same bend on both sides with one like this and the other one off, because your pipe's always going to be crooked. That's why we always check our pipe before we cut. Because if you don't, you might have to bend it again. So see, it's still not lined up perfect with my LB, which means I need to give it a little bit more kick. Take it out. You need a little bit more of a bend. Always make sure it's straight. Bend it a little more. Get back in there. As you can see, it'll go in there. We're gonna line it up. That's the good measure. That's what we'll cut, so it can go straight in. But like I said, when we do a cut, always ring it. But whatever pieces are in the connector, when you put your pipe on, make sure they're all in there, because it would not seal and close properly. Let's say I leave this out. It's obviously in there for a reason. If it's not in there, it's not gonna seal properly. It's not gonna tighten. It's in there for a reason, guys. Whatever pieces come with it, it's in there for a reason. So a lot of jurisdictions require different types of strapping. For the most part, it's every 3 feet from a bend, or every 6 feet away. So I would like to do it, pretty close to the bend. Because if you pull on it, the actual conduit body won't move at all. You have your level on there, you know it's level. Oh, secure to the wall. That thing ain't going nowhere.